So here we have a brand new brand on the market. This is called Vivamor Parfums, and this is a sister brand to Untitled Parfums, a brand of which I am the founding creative director. But here we have a really special brand with some really special fragrances. The one that we're going to be focused on today is called Creme Exquis. I'm excited to give you my thoughts on this brand new release, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin my video on Creme Exquis by Vivamor Parfums, I'll give you my thoughts on the fragrance, the smell, comparisons, longevity. This is a black cherry, iris, caramel, and chocolate fragrance. If that doesn't sum up just how amazingly delicious this is going to smell, I don't know what will. But in any case, I do want to start the video off by saying that if you're a fan of fragrance-related content, top 10 videos, fragrance reviews, frequent giveaways, unboxings, so on and so forth, please do consider supporting the channel by subscribing to it. It's absolutely free. Hit the bell icon because I do upload videos on a daily basis, and give this video a thumbs up by the end of the video if you took something of value from today's episode. It would really mean a lot to me. So here we have a sister brand to Untitled Parfums. Untitled Parfums, I creatively directed it, and the brand was founded in 2019. This is a brand that just came out. It's been in the works for a very long time. I personally have no affiliation with this brand whatsoever. This is not a sponsored video. I am not making any sort of a dollar amount from doing this video, but I just want to review this fragrance because I personally think that this line has some incredible fragrances, and they already have just so much to offer. The perfumer for this is Bertrand Duchaufour, amazing perfumer. Of course, I've had the opportunity to meet him and hang out with him in person when I visited Paris, France back in 2020. He's so knowledgeable, he's so down to earth, and he has done some of my absolute favorite fragrances. Fusion Sacré by Majda Bekali. He's done Jubilation 25 by Amouage, Incense Avignon by Comme des Garçons. I've worked with him on a number of fragrances, including Virtus by Untitled Parfums, a honey and tobacco fragrance with a little bit of fig. He's also worked on Absolutio, and the more recent release by Untitled Parfums, which is the collaboration between AI the Great. It's a banana-based fragrance, and it's absolutely delectable. Ambrosia Imperial is the name of the fragrance. So here we have Creme Exquis, and it means exquisite cream, basically. It's a beautiful, creamy, delectable, delicious type of a fragrance. Brazilian orange, iris, and black cherry in the opening. Orchid, chocolate, and caramel in the heart. Tahitian vanilla, coffee, honey, oak tree absolute, and Ceylon cinnamon in the dry down. I don't know how you can go wrong with any of those ingredients, if I'm being honest with you. I'm looking forward to giving you my thoughts on the smell. Let's start things off with a quick look at the presentation. So right in the opening of this fragrance, you are going to get one of the most delicious iris-based fragrances you've ever tried in your life. And I want you to leave a comment down below. Do you have any favorite iris-based fragrances? Is it Dior Homme? Is it Dior Homme Intense or Dior Homme Parfum? Is it Latessa by Masque Milano? Do you have any favorite iris fragrances? Drop your comments down below. I'm always interested in hearing from you. Jacques Fath has a fragrance called L'iris de Fath, I think, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm remembering correctly. That's an amazing iris-based fragrance as well. But here you have this delicious iris. You have this cherry and iris combination that is to die for. If I'm being honest with you, it has such a delectable quality about it. The caramel, the honey, the coffee, the vanilla. Of course, it has the chocolate in here as well. And you're thinking to yourself, how can this get any better, right? What else can be added to make this more delicious? Of course, we also have fragrances like Cherry Privé. This is much heavier on the cherry side of things. Dark Indulgence, which is much heavier on the chocolate side of things. We have Rouge Imperial, which is a little spicy. Tobacco Supreme is also a wonderful fragrance. Accoya is on the fresh side of things, but I'm being honest with you. If you're looking for an iris gourmand, look no further or smell no further than Creme Exquis. And just smelling this reminds me of how amazing somebody like Bertrand Duchaufour is as a perfumer. You have that dark cherry in the opening. The chocolate is not powdery. It strikes a nice balance with the vanilla. The coffee is in there, but in the background, it's very suave, very sophisticated. The orange in the opening is there initially, but it does go away rather quickly. And the cinnamon adds a really nice spicy component to that black cherry accord. So it adds that spicy sort of delicious quality in the opening because, you know, of course, cinnamon has a tendency of being a bit sweet. The caramel is also very warm and very rich, but the iris is the star player. And you smell this one, you're gonna get the iris right away. And I'm just really impressed by the quality of this fragrance. That's the best way that I can put it. If you have the opportunity to try this one, I'm gonna leave all of the relevant links down below to where you can sample it. I really hope you have the opportunity to try this one, and I really hope it's to your liking. Let's go ahead and finish things off with my overall assessment. Now, first up, in terms of the uniqueness and the overall smell, for me personally, this is such a unique fragrance. Trying to compare it to other fragrances on the market, iris-based fragrances, Dior Homme Intense, Dior Homme Parfum, La Tessa by Masque Milano, the comparison isn't there. The amount of gourmand notes that are in here is something that somebody like Bertrand Duchaufour does in such a genius manner, and the overall smell is highly pleasant. Of course, if you're not a fan of iris, I would suggest that you steer clear from this one, but if you do like iris and gourmand ingredients in general, you have to try this one. Longevity, 10+ hours, very highly concentrated. The projection on this one was great for the first hour. It radiated beyond an arm's length, within an arm's length by the 1 hour mark, an elbow's length by the 5 hour mark, a skin scent by the 10-hour mark, 9 or 10-hour mark, I would say. In terms of the versatility, perfectly unisex, great for the colder weather and the spring, I would say. If you're wearing it indoors, wear it whenever you want. Great for a dressed up situation. I probably wouldn't wear this one casually. Accoya, yes. Urbane, yes. Some of the other fragrances from the line, I wouldn't wear them casually. I would wear them formally. And I think this is great for anybody of any age. I think the sweetness might appeal to somebody a little bit younger. The orchid, iris, and the niche quality overall will appeal to somebody a little bit older as well. And in terms of the presentation, I showed you the box, the inner box, the card, all of that stuff, the pressurized atomizer. It's a beautiful presentation. My final verdict on this fragrance is, if you're looking for one of the best gourmand iris fragrances on the market, you have to try Creme Exquis by Vivamor Parfums. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you took something of value from today's episode. If you did, please do consider supporting the channel by subscribing to it, hit the bell, drop your comments down below. Remember, tell me, what did you think of this review? Or generally speaking, do you have a favorite iris fragrance? Always curious to hear from you. And of course, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thanks again for watching. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.